The original reason for creating a strong defense was to defend against invasion, against an enemy killing you. How far away have we gotten from a military that defends and instead have a military that makes bombs, airplanes, and drones for the sake of profit motives?
Well, we've gotten very far away as far as we can be, as far as light and darkness is from opposites. Originally all militias, all armies are set up. It's like tribal to protect your land, to protect your home, to protect your people. And we've gone into globalism since probably a long time, since probably World War II. In modern times, or the old Silk Road trade. And what's happened is, because English did this, they went out and attacked everybody. We need to come back home and protect our own country. We have the technology. The problem is we've gone into greed and money, and these international groups have taken over the United States of America. We are not the United States of America that you think or anybody else thinks. There are invisible governments, there are invisible groups and power groups way beyond the money people. And this is our problem. We've lost our nation.
All right. Andre?
I agree to a large extent. However, I will say this on behalf of the men and women that serve in the military. They are defending this country every day of their lives. That's what they are there for, is defense. It's the leadership that has gotten out of the line and have lost their path and their way. I would say that, again, there are multiple organizations, small integrated organizations, international organizations that we fall prey to. Our government is now subservient to the international community, and he's right, we've lost our country, our nationalism. We are no longer the United States of America. We are molding ourselves into an international conglomerate, and that is not what this country is about.
Okay, Harry?
Well, I agree with what Andre just said, and I agree with what James said to some extent. And I would just point out that very few people in the military are, in my view, very well educated about the realities of why they're there. I think very few people do not understand our history. Most people, even after we've been through this Iraq war, don't realize that it was the United States government and the CIA who put Saddam Hussein in power during the Kennedy administration. Even though that was front page news 40 years after the fact, it was all done in secret. And very few people know this. And if they knew that we were the ones that created all this catastrophe over there and killed God knows how many innocent people and destroyed the cradle of civilization, and what was all that for again? I think the whole thing is crazy. I think Dwight D. Eisenhower was right when he said this military-industrial complex is a monster. We need to be focused on realizing it is all for profit. And we have privatized much of the Defense Department. And so we pay those privatized soldiers $1,500 a day instead of, those are the corporate contractors, instead of the $50 a day our soldiers get.
We'll talk about that soon also.